I used to be a big girl, and I have some opinions about it.
My name is Ian. My pronouns are he and him. I'm 20 years old, and I'm still getting used to the idea of liking my body.
I love my body and also hate my body, and I love to hate my body. I think everyone's body image is impacted by what we see as represented as beautiful in society, through media, through advertising.
When I was a teenager and hadn't really found my personal identity, the media, I think, really influenced how I view myself.
Ever since I was young, I've always thought that anything but the perfect body was the wrong body, and growing up, I definitely didn't have that, and I remember days crying myself to sleep thinking that that was going to be me my whole life.
You mostly see very feminine or very masculine people. There's not really people that are androgynous or genderqueer or kind of in the middle.
You see a lot of white, clean-cut males, usually with little to no clothing, like super muscular, super thin, and it's that you see that everywhere in queer media. When you see that over and over and over again, you start to think like, why am I like, I'm not like that. What does that make me?
I would love to see more genderqueer people in the media. I think that would be really nice, but I'm not offended if there isn't, or I don't see it as, well, my identity is not being represented, therefore it's not valid, because I know it's valid because it's me, so. I find like because we're a smaller community, a lot of the outside elements are almost exaggerated. There's more white people, there's more males, so usually gay males, not a lot of bisexuals or transgender people.
Even being a bit older, being in the leather community, being even in the bear community, there's an expectation of big biceps, big pecs, abs, developed legs.
Nobody looks like the guy on the package of underwear. Just nobody looks that way.
I'm very happy with a lot of aspects about myself, but as soon as it comes to that, a lot of anxiety comes back in. You know, I can talk to a guy, go on a wonderful date, but then when you get down to business, then that thought comes into your head. You're like, are they gonna like me with my shirt off? How are they gonna feel about my legs?
I identify as masculine, but I embrace my feminine side as well, and that's been really nice. Many people, I think, have difficulties with that self-confidence within themselves, and therefore all exterior kind of messages become very personal. Don't look for outside sources for that validation. Find it within yourself, and once you find it within yourself, the rest won't matter.
I think representation in media is definitely getting better. Like, if you wanted to look at it 10 years ago, I doubt there was any positive trans representation. Now you look at Orange is the New Black, obviously you've got Laverne Cox, which is so awesome, or if you've seen the OA on Netflix, they have a trans character played by a trans person. He's a pre-testosterone trans dude playing a pre-testosterone trans dude, which is the coolest thing, and his name is also Ian, so you know, there's that. All Ians are good.